Welcome to another edition of Huachuca Creatives, folks, at 1835 Paseo, San Luis and Sierra Vista, Arizona, where we have all kinds of delightful items for you to peruse. As a matter of fact, we're going to take a look at a couple of gift items for July. Yeah, other than 4th of July, there are other things happening.
But
right,
wait a minute.
What?
I have just got to ask you, what in the world are you doing?
What do you mean?
It's not raining in the gallery.
Well, you do know who our guest is.
Yes, it's Donna Bruck.
And you do know what we're going to be doing this episode,
We're
right?
going to be painting.
We're going to be painting. You know, the last time that I held a paintbrush with actual paint on it was in 9th grade. So 1974 in Lompoc, California. And that was the last time. It was a mess. I mean, it was absolute abomination. So I am prepared for this now, what, 55 years later?
Maybe I need this paint on the other side of the studio for you.
Yeah, well, it's possible. I'll tell you what. If I'm so intimidating, let me just take this off, okay? Is that better?
It's still a little overdressed.
Oh, gosh. Teresa! What are you doing to me? All right. I feel like I'm in a strip show now. Should I be doing a dance here? Well, here we go. Is that better?
That's a little better.
Okay.
You're dressed down.
So what are you wearing for
I
protection?
am wearing an apron to paint in that my sister that's just older than me made for me to paint in.
Oh, okay. Okay. And that's all you need. And that protects you from splattering paint everywhere.
Well, I certainly hope so, but I don't know sitting next to him.
All right.
When he was
Well,
dressed.
we'll see what happens. Well, we have a few items that we want to talk about over here, don't we? Let me move my army hat out of the way.
We have Apollo 13.
Apollo 11.
Apollo 11.
Moon landing.
What did I say?
13?
Oh,
Yeah, that's the one that had some issues.
yes. This is the Super Wolf Blood Moon Eclipse that we had a while back.
Who did that?
My son William took
I'll
that
be
photo.
darned. Yeah, you guys are an artistic family, aren't you?
Very proud.
William is a photographer. And what else do we got going on
And
here?
then we have the, what was it, National Riparian Reserve Month?
Yeah, it's your World Nature Conservation Day,
Oh.
which is going to be on the 28th of July, as a matter of fact.
But we have these cute little frogs just a chilling out there in the water. And then the 30th of this month starts the Southwest Wings Festival. So we have a pretty wine glass here with a hand-painted hummingbird on it.
As you can see. And what else do we have?
It is watercolor month.
Watercolor Appreciation Month.
Yes. We have this beautiful watercolor by one of our really good watercolor artists, Elizabeth Line. We have so much more though, so this is just an example. Come by the gallery and check it all out.
Yeah, it's also monsoon season if you haven't figured it out, even though the weather is being kind of wishy-washy here. 90% of rain actually means 0% chance of rain in my neighborhood. But I know when we're going to have our first real gush, and it's going to be during the fireworks show on the 4th of July. Because, you know, isn't that how it goes? Absolutely. Now, we got featured artists here as well.
We do. We have Lisa Tabor is our wall artist. She has such a wide variety of different, well, she's actually a wall/table artist. And then we also have as a wall artist Laura Rose. And her pieces are just so unique.
Very splashy.
Mixed media.
This is kind of like what I imagine myself doing with paint, just kind of like, so.
I definitely might need to sit on the other side of the
Exactly. Well,
Get some goggles.
speaking of painting, Donna Bruck is waiting for us in the studio.
Yes,
Shall we
she
go?
is. And just so you know, don't forget about the reception for our featured artist that's coming up this weekend.
Saturday, right?
Saturday from
Saturday.
3 to 5.
Right.
Munchies will be available. But we also have a class going on in here where Nathan is teaching kids on how to do exactly what Donna is going to teach me and Teresa how to do. So let's be very, very quiet.
Oh.
Okay.
You all set?
Yes, I am all set, Donna.
This is Donna Bruck. Hi. She is going to be teaching us little on, I'll put it this way, hopefully, Donna Dewberry one-stroke painting.
Do you want to leave this here
With
for when
acrylic.
you finish?
With acrylic, okay, so this isn't oil paint. It's not watercolor.
No, it's acrylic.
Okay, so it's more controllable. In other
Yes.
words, it doesn't splatter as much,
No.
right?
Well,
I may
hey,
have overdressed
Thank
after all.
goodness.
Yeah.
You know what? Everything I own has paint somewhere.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
so
see you all
that's just the
next
way
week.
it goes. Now, first thing I want you to do is dip
And,
your brush
man, if you
into
do
the
anything
water
at home,
and
feel
get
free
it
to
wet.
bring it in.
Okay, I can do that.
You know,
And then you
if
just
wanna
dry it up.
Talk about it if you're struggling with something.
Right on.
Dry, dry?
You just want to show
Okay.
it off.
It's
to the
never
rest
going to
of
be
the
dry,
class.
dry. It's
Or
always
if
going to
you,
have some water in it.
Want to just use some of the supplies that's here, that's always an option.
Okay, now I want the red and the
Keep that
white.
in mind.
The red
And the white.
and the white.
I'll keep working out.
And how much do we put of each?
Just a tap. But what I want you to do is shake it up a little, Teresa.
Now she tells
Now
me.
she-
Oh, I'm over here shaking and nobody
I
doing
mean,
anything.
come on, Donna. What are you supposed to do?
Okay, we're going to start with that little bit first.
Ignore
Okay.
that little dauble of white there.
But what am I? But I have no paint.
Well, you're going to have paint. You can put some red paint in.
There's you some white.
Oh, I have two paints in there.
Now I want you to see that you're going to put this right next to it.
Oh, that's why you wanted both. Okay, see, look at that. Look at that. It's already a modern painting. Wrong thing, didn't I? Put it on the. This is what I'm supposed to be painting, and instead of
We got another one. We can,
I warned you. I warned you all.
We told you earlier we have palette paper.
Well, yeah, but you're briefing a guy who has no clue. No clue whatsoever.
shake, shake, shake.
Shake, shake, shake.
Shake, shake, shake.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty.
Whatever you can shake,
Shake your
shake.
booty. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
that's clear.
Now,
Okay,
give that
now.
to me. I'm going to show you. This is your
Oh, I didn't. I
medium.
I'll
Okay?
take it over.
Whoop, and it's already flying out.
I am not alone. Okay, that's the medium. What does that mean?
That means that you don't put much on the brush. You just dip your brush a little bit, and I mean a little bit. Otherwise, you'll smear everything all over the place.
Okay. You dip your brush into the medium before you dip your brush into the paint. I see.
this.
Okay.
That works.
That's it. That's all. Just a tiny bit.
Okay.
And I just try to most
You have such nice, neat, orderly
the right order.
dots on your paper there.
That's because I've been doing it for 15 years.
Okay.
Now, didn't you actually learn how to do this from Donna Dewberry?
Yes, I
yourself?
have a certificate. I have a teaching certificate from Donna Dewberry.
And who is Donna Dewberry?
Donna Dewberry is a lady
Particular
who
order, just as long
invented
as,
this,
like, you've been kind of
this
stacked together.
one-stroke painting.
Okay.
Now, what we're going to do is going to come over here and kind of blend that right into your brush.
Okay.
And you might have to put a little more white on because this red goes pretty much into the white. It's just the kind of paint it is.
What happens if my red and my white are on opposite sides of my green? What do I do? Oh my God.
You want to show
Well, the only thing is going to be harder for you to mix the two together.
I see. Okay.
So you're going to do the bottom red and the point white.
Oh, I accidentally did it right.
Yeah, you did.
So bottom red and the other side white, and then I'm going to
Yeah.
Oh, look, it worked. Okay.
All right, now we're going to come over to the paper. I'm all gooey. And we're going to make a C.
A
Now,
C.
everybody knows how to make a C, right? You're going to go like this. It's going to be a tight C. I want it to be a tight C. So it's going to come up and hit.
And you have your white on top.
Right, white is on top.
See.
And, well, we can do this up here, too.
Okay.
Now, we're going to take this, get more white, and go over it, that's all. You just want the white to give it a lightness at the ends.
Okay.
Okay, I got it now.
All right, now we're going to go in and do another C, and it's going to be a backward C.
Okay.
How did you do that?
A backward C,
A backwards
like
C.
this. Like that. Instead of going the C this way, like C, you're going to go the other way.
Okay. I have a
Okay.
backwards C.
Okay, now, dip it in again because we always want to have a lot of stuff up here.
Okay.
A lot of stuff. So then we're going to come right down here. We're going to come down about right in the middle of our C over here.
Okay.
And we're going to make another C.
Okay, right in the middle of the
Kind of a
C, and
lazy
we're going to
C.
do another
Yeah, it's a
C.
lazy C. More of a
lazy-
stretched out lazy C.
Okay.
Okay, this C is struggling. I'm having a struggling C.
That's all right.
Okay?
Now we're going to come over on this side, and on the same side, we're going to go push your brush all the way down.
Push it all the way down.
Always push your brush all the way down.
On the other side?
Yeah, you put one over here. Now you're going to put one over here.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
And do another C?
Yeah.
A lot of C's here.
Well,
You weren't supposed to see that additional C I had to do.
you can make as many C's as you want.
So this is a collection of C's.
That's
What-
basically what it is, really. The right C is like a real C, and then a backwards C.
So what is this
So that
going
it makes like petals when it comes out.
So what will we see when we finish with all of these C's? That's what I want to know.
You're going to see a rosebud.
What?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Well, I can sort of start seeing petals.
I'm making more C's. She only had us do 3 C's. I'm on my 4th C.
No, I had to do 4 C's.
Oh, well, I missed out on that one.
1,
Where's that 4 C
2.
supposed to go?
3,
Why you're so fast?
and 4.
So the
And you can tighten them up.
goes down here.
Yeah, I get some paint here.
And you're making even more. Oh, you're going down the list. I gotta keep up. Oh my God, the medium has crept over onto my palette, onto my page here. Oh, yeah, I think I should stick with the camera. Let's see what we got here.
Now, this is probably the best one.
Oh, that
Oh,
looks like a
yeah, I do
rose.
see that. Wow,
that is very-
amazing.
You have to just keep
my
going down,
goodness.
try and make more. You know, just
Okay,
keep going.
Mine
okay.
did it too, Sean.
Did it?
Yeah, I got a puddle issue here.
Okay, well, I am,
So
yeah, I'm not really cut out for this. Todd, why are you doing a close-up here? This is like embarrassment right here. Okay, we're good.
You're
We're
good?
Yeah, so what's the next step? What's the green for? Does the green do anything special?
yeah. Well, it becomes the flower petals. I mean, the leaves.
I see, okay.
So, this is how you would make a rose, okay?
Yeah.
Well, I fell off the thing, but that's all right.
But yeah, okay, this isn't your first rodeo, so
No.
so when did you realize that this was more of a passion
See how you
than
make
a
it?
hobby.
It'll be the middle of the rose.
Yeah,
That
yeah, I
would
see
be the
that.
middle.
I see
That's your
that.
two C's.
I see that.
And then you would go like this,
Uh-huh.
and then you would come from this side and go like this, and then from this side and down like this, and then from this side, and then you had the rose.
Wow, that's amazing.
She makes that look.
She
so
made it. Yeah,
easy.
she made it look so easy. Okay, so I'm gonna go like this. Then I'm gonna go the other way. You said, well, it's already drying up.
Yep.
So, like this and like this. I'm very shaky with this thing, by the way. I better get some more paint. Let me do
You
that.
need more paint.
And that.
Yeah.
I think
And-
I got
You got?
too
Did you
much
put a little of
red.
this stuff on here?
Mine is
I did not, because I forgot. This is not second nature to me here. Let me see. So like this, and then like this. Okay.
and
Okay. I think I can make this work, but I'm going to need the green. Can we go graduate
We're
to the
going
green?
to the green now.
Outstanding. So
All right. So what you're going to do is come down here on your rose.
Uh-huh.
Just drag your little tip, and then you're going to make those little calyx off the rose. And then you're going to do a simple thing like hit the rose this way. You're not going to even touch the rose, actually. You're just going to hit it down and make a leaf.
Oh, okay.
Push it right down. The key is pushing it right down.
My leaf
Make
is
sure that you
sitting-
get your brush so it's really loaded. Oh, that's not good. There we go.
I need green.
Now, you see the leaves? Just push it right down. Bring your line down and push the green.
I'm pushing the green, and now I'm. Yeah, it's okay. Ah, well, the top one looks better than the bottom one for mine.
My first one looked better, but I didn't get all those fancy little outer petals.
Just push it down. Just go like this, and you'll make a petal.
Okay, so Donna, as you can see, I've made an awful lot of errors along the way. I've got kind of a shakiness to. So, what would be your advice to someone who kind of struggles, kind of the way I do, as far as how do they not just freak out and throw it away? Can they pivot in a way to be able to salvage something?
Oh, you can always salvage it. Give me yours. I'll show you.
Okay.
You can always salvage it. We're just going to go over here, pick up the red,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to make our C. We're going to make our C. We're going to bring this down, and there you go.
And wow, and you did that in what, 10 seconds? This
If that.
repaired my 15-minute abomination in 10 seconds.
Okay, here. Now you're going to make your own little.
So now we got to do this all over again?
Now you
Okay.
just got to put it on there. That's your palette.
Okay.
So
Oh,
you're
okay.
gonna-
All
And then
right.
you can sign
All
it.
right.
How about that? Huh?
All right. This is going to be embarrassing. I know that right off. Okay, let's see. So here we go. I'm going to do a C.
You can do one or you can do three. It depends on how fast you want to do it.
And then I'm going to get another medium here and do another C. Okay. Ooh, yikesers. Okay.
You need more white.
I need more white.
Yep.
Okay.
You got to get it on the tip. The white has to be on the tip.
On the tip for the white. On
And
the back.
back for the red.
And then,
And then you just blend it in a bit. 2 or
okay.
3 times back and forth.
Okay.
And then, go ahead.
And then, yeah, I'm not very good at rotating this brush in my hand. Whoop!
Those, it has a
Ooh.
mind of its own, doesn't it?
Yep, and then we do this little swooshy thing back and forth here. Swoosh, 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 swoosh.
Okay, enough swoosh.
Okay, and then we get some green here.
Green, and pull it down.
And pull it down. And then we do these little offshoots. Offshoot? Offshoot?
Calyx, yes. Calyx.
Okay, and then I try and make leaves.
Okay, now when you're making leaves, get white and green.
White and
And
green.
green.
Oh, I didn't do that last time. Okay.
Now, what
Swoosh.
you're going to do is you're going to have to fill your brush up more. You have not enough.
Okay.
You got to get a lot of green, but you want the green to be on the bottom part, not on the top part.
Oh, my goodness. Look at me go. I am horrible. Okay, let me get the green. So the
Now,
white on the top.
on the top,
The
because
white
it's
on the
going to
top.
give you the shading.
Okay.
And then the green. And you want to fill up your brush to like 3/4.
3/4.
3/4. Because what
Okay.
you're going to do is like this. We're going to try it now.
Okay.
You're going to go, just go. Well, I didn't do that either. See that? Yeah, dumb, dumb, dumb. Dumb, dumber, and dumber, huh?
So the green goes on the point,
The white goes on the point.
the white goes on the point.
Okay.
Okay.
I did the same thing. Okay, so then you're going to lean it up against your stem or whatever by your flower.
Uh-huh.
And you're just going to push down as hard as you can and pull.
Push down as hard as I can and pull. Well, that's a funky look. That leaf looks more like a duck.
Well, go up to another spot up above like right up here.
Okay.
Like, this will go like this.
Did you just do that?
No, I did that last night.
Oh, okay.
But this is basically what you do, and you just keep going.
Okay.
And it makes a nice little leaf.
I think I put too much white.
So you've taught in the gallery before.
Yes.
And what is, when people approach you about your classes, what is the thing that they hope that you can rectify in their own work most often? You know, like an immediate impact on their ability to...
I would say they want to do the rose. That's the basic thing. That's her basic thing.
I see.
And everybody wants to do the rose.
I see.
But it takes a while. Believe me, I've made thousands of roses until I got where I could make a rose.
Trust me, when you look at this thing, oh my God.
Now you can take that home and frame that.
You know what? I think this one is going to have to stay behind.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I like the one on my I like the one on my sheet better. I mean, that one at
That
least
looks
has a little
good.
bit
Yeah,
a
you-
little oh yeah, that's right. You
That's the
did it.
one
You did it. I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like my leaf better over there than this leaf.
Teresa, when you're doing it, just get in your white, right? Get in your green. And have enough on your brush. Because what you have to do is you have to push that and pull it. Push that and pull it. Push it and pull it. Push it and pull it.
I was just pulling. I wasn't really pushing.
Push and pull.
I don't know what I was doing. I don't know if I was pushing, pulling, or like whatever. It does.
And that is your basic, very
Brush.
basic
And pull.
acrylic.
That still doesn't look like no leaf.
Well, I will be honest with you, Donna. You do a wonderful job teaching, obviously. Your students learn a lot from you. But I'm going to stick with the shutter button on my
Okay,
camera.
well, I'm not good with the camera, so.
Okay, we all have our
Stick with my
thing.
oils.
But for any of you out there who are watching this episode, I think you might be able to. I mean, we've only been doing this, what, about 15 minutes, maybe 20 at the most?
Yeah.
And already
And we do have a finished product.
we have a finished product in no time at all. So if you are interested in learning how to do this sort of thing, we've got classes that you can sign up to learn how to do oil painting, watercolors. Donna, you may actually sign up.
I may actually a class.
for this type of painting as well. So, is it hard? It requires practice, but guess what?
I think if we stuck with it for a little while, we would get it down.
Believe me, it took me a very long time to get the rose, to
Well-
get it down.
Well, Teresa, you're not.
I know we
you're-
were doing those little poofle things in your class that you taught a while back, and the poofles were easier than the rose. It really was.
Oh yeah.
Even though my hubby did better poofles on it than I did. But it is very fun. I highly recommend it to anybody who wants to give it a shot.
And you don't have to overdress. Obviously, I got
No,
no
you
paint on me.
I didn't even
None
get
at
any
all.
on
So it's obviously a very clean sport.
Yes.
Actually, yeah, and that's the beauty of this particular art gallery that the other art galleries cannot brag about, and that is that we have this studio and we have people who are willing to teach at a very affordable price. I mean, we're talking about unbelievable prices for you to come in here and learn how to take up a new skill.
And if you become a member, you can come to our open studio on Thursdays and Fridays from 11 to 4 and join us. Bring your paint supplies and just paint. Bring your lunch. Have a good time. And if you get stuck, just ask anybody that's in here, and if we have any knowledge of what you're working on, we'll give you any ideas that we can come up with.
So, 1835, Paseo San Luis in Sierra Vista, Arizona. Come on by, sign the guest book, check out what classes we have coming up, and enjoy yourself. So,
It's fun.
this is going to bring us to the end of this episode of Huachuca Creatives.
It is.
And yeah, as you can see, Teresa is truly a painter, where I am not, and so therein lays the differences.
Well,
But beautiful.
I'm an oil painter, not an acrylic painter.
And someday we'll have to examine the differences between the two, because I really don't have a clue.
The oil doesn't dry this fast, and I like it better. But the acrylic dries really fast, and some like that better. One of our really good artists in the gallery, Tim Hurst, he prefers the acrylic because it does dry faster, and I think you prefer
do,
it that
yeah.
way too.
Yeah, I like the acrylic much better.
So many things that you have to think about. Folks, there's so many things you have to think about. I think that's the moral of the story.
That's right.
So,
That's why you need to come down and take some of our classes, find what they like to do the best.
and one of the future episodes that I'm trying to get together is the therapeutic value of color, and how color can actually have a psychological impact on the way you feel about things, the way you feel about yourself, the way you feel about your environment. And so that will be a future episode, hopefully sooner than later. And I hope you can join us when we come around with that concept and those ideas as well. So, Teresa, I think we're going to go ahead and call this a show.
I think
And I'm going to sneak this into a nearby trash can.
you should at least take it home and show your wife.
She's watching, and she's saying, "Don't bring it home, son. I'll just have to throw it out."
But please remember to drop by the gallery and sign our guest book, and it will sign you up to Boy, I just
The newsletter,
yes, for the newsletter.
artifacts.
Yes, and with that, you'll get a listing of all the classes that are coming up each month.
And remember, everything in the gallery is for sale.
Yes,
$15. I sell you cheap.
$15.
Thank you, folks. We'll see you on the next edition.
Take care and have fun.